Greetings and salutations. Welcome to our next part of our last Azlanti challenge.
Let us be off.
We're here at the mongrel camp, and we are about to rest. Or not. Who are you? You look normal. Interesting. Delric, how you doing? Pathfinder time, exactly. I'm a job center, but we'll try to keep out an eye in here. Oh, DJ. Focus on you, my friend. Focus on you. Human face at last. And there I thought I'd be gazing upon the twisted visages of these troglodytes for the rest of my life. An elderly man in expensive but not ostensibly clothes approaches you. His face is prepped with several healing cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hogrus Gwyrm. Yes, that Gwyrm. You no doubt have heard of me, and I've spent many time in all the city. I have a business proposition for you. Business proposition? What? Dude, we're getting attacked by demons, you want to do business? But your name don't tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived in the city then, You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived in the city being razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest, most distinguished men in Kormakr. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives traipsing from one ball to the next, but a Gwyrm trading company is one of the pillars of the city. I'll have you know, did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Hogrus Gwyrm to thank for that. How did you end up here? For a moment, Hogrus' eyes focuses on Camilla before his gaze returns to you. Camilla? Why is he focusing on Camilla? So we met Hogrus. Okay, and he is staring at Camilla. Do they know each other? Camilla. Okay. Like everyone else, Donna went when that accursed beetle cleaved the ground in a twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall, and I'm doubly lucky that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches in my blind wandering and instead came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed their psychonomias, my life flashed before my eyes. But it turned out to be decent chaps. Frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. You don't speak very kindly of the mongrels, even though they saved your life. Pah! Kind words are for people with hours to fritter away in pleasantries. Hogrus Gwyrm speaks his mind, and he pays for services rendered not with kind words, but with hard coin. I gave the mongrels my dagger in exchange for their help. Its handle is worth more than their whole village. Okay. What kind of business proposition do you have? I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intentions of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. You must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. And I don't know what good songs will do us in a dark hole like this, but people say that wandering troubadours can find their way out of any situation. I hope those were not just tall tales. Yes, you are strong. It will not be trouble to you, but alas, I'm not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling around through the caves, playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It is good to have friends among Kormakr's elites. Diplomacy. 2,000. 2,000! Hogrus' gaze is piercing. Are you taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Very well, make it 2,000. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. Good. Go on. Don't forget about our agreement. When you find a way out, be sure to tell me. 2,000 gold coins? What? We're rich, baby. We're rich.
Let's move.
Ooh, you definitely don't need that, do you? I'll grab it. Thank you. They're growing some shrooms over here. Dude, the level design is so nice. Fishies. I'll grab those. Glowing, stinky fishies. Thank you, Candy. I'll talk to you. Uplanders? They should have stayed on the surface. They have no business coming down here. Well, nice to meet you too, asshole.
Follow me.
Gutting fishies. Okay. I wonder what I can use those fishes for. What is this? A first aid kit. Nice. Anavia sitting down here. Okay. I'm gonna talk to her in a bit.
March on.
March on! What else we got? A lot of mongrels. We have nothing to feed you. Go to one of the other tribes. Very nice of you. Very nice too. Okay. So look in this direction. This is where we came from, right? Yeah, this is the cave where we came from. Good. House resting, and there's some blue. Okay. Their mom is sitting at a table.
Let us be off.
Let us be off. There's Chief Sol. Fair enough. Fair enough. Down we go. August Gwen.
Let's move.
Let's move. Good, we've been here. Where's Horgus again? Up above.
Follow me.
Follow me. There we go. Anavia! This strategy may not have happened if you'd spent less time surveilling honest citizens and more time tracking the real spies and demon worshippers. Brilliant idea. How come I didn't think of it? Now, if only the cultists would tell us that they were cultists, then we wouldn't have the waste of time investigating honest citizens who decide to go all cloak and dagger right under our nose. What's the blood between you guys? It's an old matter. Miss Tirabade here had the notion of spying on me, then of rummaging through my goods. I ask you, do I look like a cultist? Cultists don't tend to look like cultists, you know? It's kind of the whole problem. And you, Mr. Worm, built a whole secret operation of buying and smuggling into the city. What was it? Oh yeah, magical weapons. How was I supposed to know that all the rigmarole with the metalmen was so you could anonymously donate supplies to the crusade? Don't you see? I have a reputation to uphold, one that I value most highly. Horgus Worm is a hard-nosed businessman, not a good fairy from a tale. Yes, I care about my city. Yes, I wish to see that its defenders, my defenders, were well-fed, healthy, and well-armed. But to make those donations openly was unthinkable. I might as well hang a sign outside of my door welcoming every sponger, leech, and parasite in the city. I appreciate your help to the crusade. No jokes. You're all in right, bloke. But carrying on a secret dealing in a city that's teeming with cultists is a huge pain in the backside for us lots whose job is to keep an eye on what sort of things are going on. If you're a spy, you now clap your hands. Anivia, how's the leg? Well, it hasn't fallen off yet. That's good. They've bandaged me all nice and smeared some stinking stuff on the wound, so it looks like I'm gonna live. They said, wait a day and I'll be right as rain. So I'm waiting. What if thing happened to the city now? Perhaps the city is no more. If the Scar himself appeared, there's no telling how bad things are. Can you hold off on writing out obituaries just yet? The city's full of fighters. And besides that, it's barely a stone throw from Nerosium, the capital of the Crusaders' state of Mendef. Interesting. I think our people will hold on long enough for reinforcements to come from the Queen. This ain't the Scar's home turf. He's gonna have to retreat or else fight off the whole Mendivan army. What about the Mongols? I thought were just a story. Sort of think drunks in a tavern would come out with. Now I discover that it's true. Well, what can I possibly think of them? The poor creatures are most unfortunate, with their faces and their minds so deformed, it's a miracle they even are alive. That part of the boggles my mind is that they're descendants of the First Crusade. All these years they have been living beneath our feet, in caves, in the dirt. I would have known legends about them were true. I would have dedicated my life in getting them out of this place. To what end? The people of Kormakr would have stoned them on sight, and Prelate Horlun would have them tossed to the pie en masse. Whatever the ills of this place, it is their home. How long do you think we'll have to survive on the surface? Horlun was the guy who faces in the beginning, right? Kormakr's trained prelates. Horlun's shit. Shopgob first gained the trust of the admiration city people. Organized Horlun is the force of the elite, with hunters exposed dozens of cultists and spies. Sounds like an inquisitor to me. Anish, how you doing? Welcome in. What are you going to do when you get back to the surface? I'm going to my home. Lest I knew I owned a very fine mansion. I shall see if it's still standing or I'm now homeless. I'm going to find Irabeth. She's my wife and the leader of the Eagle Watch. As long as she lives, she won't allow Kormakr to fall. Ooh, Irabeth. Okay. So Anevia has a wife called Irabeth. Okay. We have to go. Go on then, don't dilly-dally. The sooner we get out of here, the likelier we'll find some people who still are alive up there. Take care of yourselves.
March on.
Hey, Uplanders, come and see my wares. Oh. You there. You're from the surface, hmm? Must be thought... you must be taught to make it all the way here. Oh, tough. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dyra. Let's trade. Let's trade, why not? Let me sell you all my junk. All my junk. Chameleon. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. Light crossbow, bye-bye. Bye-bye. So, you have a buckler, right? It's armor class 1. That is also armor class 1. Okay. With this padded armor that I will not give anybody, I think. Yeah. Sell it. Sell it. Usables. Okay. Notables. Accessory. Ingredients. Now I'm gonna keep the ingredients, because who knows what I can sell them for or make out of them. Deal. With 200s. What can I buy for 200 from you? Cold iron masterwork great axe for 800. Thick pants for 2,000. Why does she even sell this kind of expensive thing? I will never be able to buy them anyways. Quiver of cold iron ammunition. That sounds like something you might want. That's like something that we want. Quiver of cold ammunition. I'll grab that. Then we have a leather armor. Equipped by Kormakr. We have a class 4. I see. I see. Thick pants. Light armor. Armor class 2. Should armor class 4. But the arcane, yeah, never mind. We cannot even buy that. I don't know why I'm looking at it. Braces of armor, 1k. I would love that. I would love that, but we don't have that. So maybe some potions. How much money do we have left? 200s. the 1 and the 2 and the 3. 4? No. 1 back. Deal. Thank you. So, mister, you get that. Everybody has a healing potion. You have another one. Boom. I've already 2. Perfect.
Onwards.
Onwards. More Munzie. That's the tent to rest in. Okay. Ooh, more Munzie. Dude, I'm such a looter. I am such a looter. We're not gonna go out of there. I'm gonna go rest. 9 hours have passed. The messenger returned. The tribes are gathering at the entrance of the maze. Our people have already gone there. I've warned Anevia and the old guy who even acknowledged me. Take your time. There's no rush. The most important people always show up late. Now looks around. Everything's going to plan, but one thing is bothering me. Wenduak's gone. He told the truth of the Mongol tribe and revealed the lights of heaven despite Wenduak's attempts to persuade you otherwise. Okay. All the tribes, so a whole army's marching to the maze then? By Mongol standards, yes, but don't be too disappointed. When you see the reality, there aren't many of us who can hold a weapon, and fewer still who can do any damage with one. What do you think happened to her? I don't know. She was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. Hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her. And she'll struggle without us. No matter how hard she tries to deny it. What about Aneva and Horgus? Are we just going to leave them here? Once we clear the maze, the way ahead will be safe. Aneva's in no state to fight, and Horgus guy, well, he doesn't look like he'll shift an inch unless we roll out the red carpet all the way to the exit. Still, are you sure the maze is the only way out to the surface? There was another passage, the one I used with my dad when we left and came back. The chief back then. He found it and filled it in. And stopped anybody else from going against the ancestors' wishes. And yeah, what the ancestors wanted was for everyone to go through the maze. I'm not sure anything right now, but we don't have a choice. We can only go forward. There were other passages, but they were far from here. And with all these earthquakes, who knows what condition they are now. So our best bet is the maze. If it doesn't lead anywhere, then we can consider our next move. Wow, the first thing I've seen is to wake up is a hideous face. Let's go. Time is of the essence. But before, thank you. I was so happy I forgot to thank you before. But you've done something no one else has in a long time. You've given the mongrels hope. It's like we're starting to believe that we're worth something. Now that we have the power of the angels on our side. It won't change anything, of course, but at least you'll help us save the young ones. Hopefully. Let's go through the main gates. The straight road is the shortest. Okay. So, Wenduak is gone. Maybe she went on ahead into the maze. On her own. Silly girl. Shilly girl. What'd you do then? Before we move in though. Spellbooks. Totally forgot about that. Damn it. A demand. Yeah, you're gonna be our healer, Mrs. Camellia. He doesn't have a spellbook, right? Yeah, no. Good, so you have a longbow. You're gonna have a dagger if somebody comes up close. Cold iron battle axe. Longsword. Goodyo. Inflict light wounds. Can be used with a skill check. Okay. Fair enough. Caves to the shield maze. Chat, I'm excited. I'm excited. Shame, we've been 6 actually with Anivia shooting even though she was hurt. Now we're down to 4. Turbo spawn on.
Let us be off.
Oof. Hold.
A stealthy approach.
Stealthy approach, exactly.
All ears. I stand ready. Always be ready for the worst.
I will help where I can.
Open your heart to me.
So,
Just wait.
let's sing.
You've crossed the
shoot.
wrong mongrel. I tire of waiting. Forward!
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Can I charge him? I can charge him. Let's do that. Enhances my bonus for melee on any weapon. Let's do that. Charge. Nice.
You won't survive me.
2 shots from land. Oh my goodness. Perfect. Perfect.
We won't falter.
Nice. Oh no. Lizard venom. I don't like that.
The light. Take you.
I'll cut you wide open. I'll watch you.
I don't like that. We don't have anything against that venom, right? Shit. Drop a healing on you. That poison goes on for 5 hours. Wow. Check out my restoration skulls when you have the opportunity. Yeah. 100%. They're the mongrels. Cannot. Oh yeah, I cannot save the last Azlanti, but never mind. Oh, there are many. I'm mutually exclusive. Like either that or the other one, maybe. Tribes are gathering. Soon we'll attack. Why can't we wait? The tribes haven't turned up yet. We're going to wait for them just another while longer. Long solid preparation will take best part of the day. Let's go and take a look at the maze ourselves and see what's what. Yeah, why not? Oh, hello there.
Follow me.
They will not expect my strike.
Well, hello there.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
Shoot.
Endure this.
Save the last one for me.
Nice. Pathetic Wolf, how you doing? Welcome in. We're having a wonderful special today. Every Wednesday and Friday with Allcat Games together. And we're presenting their game on Last Azlanti permadeath mode. And it's hard. It is hard. Not gonna lie. Don't even make fun of Skald. He's just Scottish. Well, they described him with his teeth out front. Like that. They're trying to talk like that. Yeah? Pathetic, how you doing? TJ, if you have time, can we have a shout out for Pathetic? Amazing caster. Chad, you need to check him out. I'm gonna wait. There comes the giant fly. Ooh, going right into us. And there's another fly coming. Oh, the mongrels are coming for help. Oh ho ho! Let me look at that. Let's get over here.
Strike with all your might.
That was a miss, my mister.
The inheritor, guide my
the fly in half. Okay. Let's move away and make a double shot here. Boom. That's a miss. Gonna move over here.
The spirits demand your blood.
Stabby stab. Very good. Very good. Blocked it. Very good. Yes.
We can do it.
Beautiful. Permadeath mode? Yeah, you're familiar with permadeath modes.
March on.
Don't make fun of... do you know in my head he always talks in Donald Duck voice? In a Donald Duck voice.
Onwards.
But that's the beauty of games like this, right? Everyone has their own... own belief of how something sounds, looks like,
Let us be off.
and so on and so forth. With no hidden treasures? Nothing! Why did I come back here then?
Let's move.
Use this blank board? Okay. We found nothing. Oh, then killed a few flies and gained a little bit of experience for that.
Follow me.
I don't mind. Into the maze! Into the maze. The bard is dangerous, so I'm killing ogre guards by playing a single note and singing with his hands only. Comes from some place called Italy. Get out of the way! Hilarious.
March on.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Wait, is that the maze with the Minotaur thingy, Baphomet, that we heard about? Oh shit!
This was simple enough.
Bas relief of Baphomet, Demon's Lord of the Minotaurs and Lord of the Labyrinth.
Let us be off.
I hope it's not the Labyrinth, but only, you know, like people believing into that. Oh, I cannot see. I always forget. I'm slightly afraid. Not gonna lie.
They will not expect my strike.
Let's move.
There are 2 treasure chests. And there is a Baphomet cultist. Interesting. Just one of you?
Are we in trouble yet?
How close do I have to go for 2 shots? Let's wait here and shoot.
You've crossed the wrong line. We will be victorious.
How do you do that? It's slash, shoutouts, and then the name. Oh, there's another one. Wizard and a sharpshooter. Wizard first. Always wizard first.
You won't survive me.
Wow, we missed. Well, let's go and charge the cultists. That was a miss. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Endure this.
Nice dodge.
No glory without risk.
Fair enough.
Forwards.
Charge the wizard. Oh, there's another wizard. Well, that is not fun. Very good. Oh! His neck got stretched. What is going on there? Oh, it's not exclamation mark. It's slash, Anish.
Make every strike count.
That's a miss. Come on.
Right, take you.
I'm gonna go in here and sing some inspired rage, I guess.
You are for today's sacrifice.
Oh, come on. They definitely do not like Lan.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
We are not rolling good.
Into the fray.
Oh! Off with his head.
We won't falter.
Go for their hearts.
Wow. Lots of misses. He read a net 20.
You won't survive me.
We're pretty banged up, not gonna lie.
Guide my blade.
There we go. I'll grab all that from you, thank you. Pick the lock.
Not this time. I am helpful.
There
Am
we
I
go.
not?
It's kind of weird that you can pick the lock however often you want.
Follow me.
Okay, works also with the exclamation mark. There we go. Please, ladies and gents, go follow this amazing man. Let's have some drinks.
March on.
Together we
Let's have an
stand.
extra drink. I'm not good on the phone. All good, all good.
Onwards.
Don't worry about it.
Now what is that?
There's somebody dead on the ground in front of that, and there is a trap.
I hope you appreciate this.
Let's untrap that. What's that? Elemental essence.
Let
Interesting.
us be off. A stealthy approach.
Hello?
Let's move.
Anybody in here? There's one cultist over there.
I'll cut you
We
wide
cannot
open.
be defeated.
I found
The spirits demand your blood.
Come on.
I'll just sit here.
What?
Don't worry about me.
A 32 crit? Wow. Lesser restoration spell. Oh yeah, that's what we need. Shelves
It's
look
just not my
full of
lucky
old
day.
moldy books. Whew! That was very uncomfortably close. Tome of the Minotaur. We're gonna read that in a bit. That was very uncomfy.
You can trust me.
Well, at least we can now throw a Scroll of Restoration on yourself. There we go. Potion of Mage Armor. You could not drink that. That was not fine. Not fine at all. Use a bless. Nice. You can make a scroll of prayer. Bring a special favor upon yourself and your allies. Bringing this favor to your enemies. You and each of your allies gain a +1 luck bonus on attack rolls. While your enemies get a -1. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice one. Scroll of Sound Burst. Blast an arrow with a tremendous cacophony. Every creature in that area takes a 1d8 damage. Sonic damage. Okay, nice. I'll grab that. Grab that all on the floor. Scroll of Doom. Mind affected fear, emotion, negative emotion. Affects the target's spell resistance. Interesting. Whew, that was not comfortably, not comfortable at all. That was very close. A jean shirt. What do you have on? Bandit male 7. This is a 6-1. Breastplate, medium armor. She has light armor on. I have medium armor on. But max dexterity is 3 on this. I probably don't want to lower my dexterity, right? But this looks better, the chain sword, instead of the hide armor, because it's a light armor. And armor check penalty is -2 instead of -3. And it's the same AC. There we go. That's an upgrade. The heavy crossbow. So what does masterwork mean? Gets a 1 bonus on the attack rolls. Yeah, I gotta keep the masterwork because we're more likely to hit with it. The clave. Can you use that? Or you cannot use that. Okay. Man, that clave attack of that lady hit hard. Turn-based mode on, please. I'm not gonna play with fire here anymore. Not gonna play with fire here anymore.
Quiet steps. Weapons
Quiet
ready.
steps. Yes.
What do we have here?
Onwards.
Oh, this looks beautiful. Why is that the same picture twice? Okay. Money, money, money.
Let us be off.
Must be funny. Delric, a quick question. Can I rest as often as I want to? Can I, like, go out of the maze and have a rest outside and then come back in? What if this is a mimic? Shh.
Let's move.
Shh. Don't say something like that. No, 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 no. No mimics. Mimics are nasty enough.
Follow me.
Now, what is that?
What did she find? Oh, over there, a trap, apparently. Cultist champion. Just gonna move around here. Gonna grab whatever you guys have. What is that? Masterwork Warhammer, long spear, spear.
March on.
You definitely find enough loot to arm yourself as you wish to be armed with. Apprentice lockpicks 2 times. Oh, so lockpicks do break?
Onwards.
The heartbeat quickens.
You saw us. Damn it.
Endure this.
That was 2 nice shots. Ow.
No glory without risk.
His AC's 20? Oh my god.
Strike with all your might.
Oh my gosh. Spirit weapon.
You are today's sacrifice.
Good. Point blank, because that is even closer.
Make every strike count.
Yes.
This will leave a bruise.
Ouch. I have a drink.
Into the fray.
I have a heal.
Go for their hearts.
Or I could do it touchy thing.
You've crossed the wrong mountain.
There we go.
The light. Take you.
Have a drink. So... how about we grease him? Should have greased him from the beginning. Grease. Managed to beat that. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot about the attack of opportunity. Nice. There's one moment in the game when you should be careful about the number of rests due to certain time events. I'll let you know about when it's time. Okay.
You won't survive me.
Oh.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
We can do it.
Wow.
I'll cut you wide open.
Good.
Endure this.
Good. Oh, there we go. He falls.
Into
Perfect.
the fray.
His AC is lowered now, as long as he's on the ground. I mean, for us, range attack ones is a little bit harder.
Spirits demand your blood.
But he's
Make
down on
every
10.
strike count.
Ooh, nice.
The light take you.
Oh, come on.
Won't falter.
Stab him dead.
Today's sacrifice.
This is my hour.
They heat back. Wonderful. Also, when in doubt, inspect. You can inspect enemies by right-clicking on the portrait. It will help you decide how to fight best the enemy. How much info it's depending on your rolls. Oh, yeah. I always forget to inspect the people. Baphomet cultists heavy shields. Okay.
Let us be off.
I'll grab all your weapons. Don't you worry. So, what we got here? Date of number, weights, price. In descending order. Cold Iron Masterwork Javelin. Wait, aren't we like proficient to throwing weapons? Javelins, throwing axes, and darts. Oh, that makes me just able to use them. I see. But that javelin is a cold iron masterwork javelin. So that's good against demons. I'm gonna put that on me. Then we have a masterwork falcata. Wow. Longshot 1d8. Slashing. Interesting. Master Warhammer 1d8. I mean, a masterwork weapon is better than a non-masterwork weapon, right? Dwarven War Axe. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Is it called Iron Rapier? Stabby stab stab. What if I give you a long spear? As well, so you can stand behind it in stabby stab. So the long spear is a reach weapon, right? Reach weapon, yes. So you can stand behind it, like pokey pokey, and doesn't have to be in front line with Sela. So I could rest here in this room. Let's deactivate the trap.
I am helpful, am I not?
Let's move.
I'm helpful, am I not? Camp. During the travels, the character needs a rest. While resting, they regain HP. And so on and so forth. Yeah, so we have protecting rituals. That's you. Camouflage, that's you. And night watch. But isn't there 2 night watches? Shift 1. Oh, there's first shift. Good. Let's begin resting. I guess.
I do like how spick and span you keep all your things. Your armor is so polished. I could powder my nose without needing a mirror.
Well, I live in hope of the day when you can see me as a person and not just a convenient reflective surface.
Lovely. There we go. The poison is also off.
Follow me.
Okay, if we can, we're gonna rest as much as possible.
Quiet
Stop.
steps. Weapons ready.
The voice of the spirits.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
What we have here? Mongrel, mongrel, mongrel. Corrupted mongrels.
I've
Wait.
my own legend.
No reason to pause.
Yet another obstacle.
Why is mongrels aggressive? So let's try the spear. The long spear. As a reach weapon. Gonna wait here and we're gonna let them come to us. Slap.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Good.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Strike with all your might.
Go for their heart!
1 damage.
Into the fray.
Oh! The Warhammer smack. Super hard. Yo, Verizon, how you doing? Good morning.
You won't survive me.
Love the double shot from Lan.
I'll cut you wide open!
Yeah, I think I like the spear.
No glory without risk.
I do enjoy the spear.
Endure this.
Oh my goodness.
Forwards.
These are mongrels. Why do you attack us?
The spirits demand your blood.
The light, take you.
Make every strike count.
What is happening? Lan stares at the dead mongrels in sorrow eyes. Howlin! His name was Howlin! Did you know him? Yeah! He's not from our tribe, but we're both hunters, so we cross paths time from time in the cave passages. We trade news and lead supplies for each other. Then he just disappeared. He used to talk about wanting to try the luckies in the maze. I thought he was long dead, if only had been. Why would mongrels attack us? Something is wrong with them. Look, their bodies. It's like something is eating them from the inside out. Sure, maybe these guys just ate something weird or having an off day, but I think something drove them out of their mind. Or someone. Seems like the shield maze of yours is crawling with cultists. How did they get here? I've no idea. It's my first time here too. Maybe they fell down in the same way you did. Wendog comes here all the time. Ask her about it if she were here. Come to think of, where is she? Let's go. This place is even more dangerous than we thought. There was I hoping that we've been the meanest things in here. Huh. These mongrels and cultists. Now that I do not expect to find out what's going on here. Holy moly. Lan owes the money. Definitely. Pick the lock.
I am helpful, am I not?
Yes, you are. The bloodstains still mar the ground around them. Uncomfortable benches with pillows. Someone clearly enjoyed watching others suffer. What the fuck? What's going on here? This is so fucked up. Tactics. go a little bit further to the front. Okay.
March on.
Okay. Just a huge altar with some weird signs. Dude, please don't be a mimic.
I hope you appreciate this.
We've opened so many chests
Onwards.
that I'm very fearful that one of them might bite back.
Let us be off.
This leads downwards. Okay. Before we go downwards, let's check out the other room. I do Nautila. Welcome in.
Quiet steps.
White steps. Okay, we have a fighter over there.
Follow me.
Is it only a fighter in this room?
Rely on me. A bright future awaits us.
Stand ready. Always be ready for the worst.
We will win this war.
Let me draw the
Ah.
first blood.
So us. Shoot.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Wow, 2 misses. Oh, there's another one. A sharpshooter way back. Good, we charge. That's a miss. Oh, there's another one. Oh, 2 sharpshooters and 2 fighters. Charge. Let's move over here. And do a grease on these 2. Okay. Sharpshooters first.
Won't survive me.
Very good. Very good. Hit.
To the fray.
Ooh, nice.
I'm all right.
No, that's not good.
I'm all right.
That's not good. There we go. Very good. He fall down.
We won't falter. That's how you hit them.
Very good.
Strike with all your might.
Endured it. Kill him. Very good. Very good. Hit the one on the ground. Oh!
Guide my blade.
Oh, she smacked him with the hammer. His head is gone. 34 crit. Melia, do some wound healing here. The other sharpshooter.
Do it.
Two
Make
shots.
every strike count.
Okay,
The light take you.
very nice. Stabby stab.
Today's sacrifice.
That's a miss.
Forwards.
Very good. Miss. Perfect. Fall down. Oh, it's over.
You've
It's
crossed
over.
the wrong mongrel.
It's over.
Into the fray.
Oh, come on.
Go for their hearts.
Thank you.
We should move.
Dispel the grease. This is my carbonara. It is only... He's the only one you can see. Typical DM sentence, right?
This one was beyond me.
Come on.
I am helpful, am I
There
not?
we go.
March on.
Can you in tabletop also retry the unlocking of something over and over and over again.
I will help where I can.
Shield of Faith. Is it +2 deflection? Nice. No? Sometimes? Interesting. But usually we bring the right tools for the job before we attempt something. Oh, you can redo it after you leveled up? But I was just able to try to unlock that thing over and over again. So we found this book here. Tomb of the Minotaurs. Sermon of the Labyrinth. Almighty be our lords, formidable and sublime. His body is bastion of flesh, rising up above all Minotaurs. His head, with the visage of a goat, is crowned with horns of flame. His shoulders' raiments are emblazoned with great runes, telling us of his wisdom and might. In his hand he wields Isergaul, his death-bringing scarlet glaive. Its dark blade cleaves and torments those who cling to false virtues and who grovel before gods. Hail Baphomet, hail lords of beasts and of Golarion, and lord of the labyrinth. Hail the scions of Baphomet, the mighty host, uncountable in number. I speak the truth, bow down before your lord and master, and let his will lead ye. Worship at his feet, and ye shall receive what he desires. Oh man. You'll learn something new from this book. Oh! Interesting.
Onwards. A stealthy approach.
Open your heart to me.
Interesting. Open your heart to you. There we go.
Let us be off.
Save the last one for me.
Oh, hello there. Can we move into that room somehow? Thank you. You go straight to him. And we're gonna grease you. We're gonna grease you guys. So the wizard first.
Survive me.
Oh! What the hell? Okay.
I'll cut you wide open.
Fair enough.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Very good. Very good. Do you want to use grease on him then? Let's right click on him.
Falter.
He's flat-footed. This character is not acted during the combat, or any character cannot properly see if opponent's flat-footed. Unable to react normally in situation. Okay. He's skilled. There's a shield proficiency, armor training, specialization with flails. Oh, that's why his AC is so high, and his dodge as well. That is why. Should I just grease him? You know what? Let's just grease him.
Yes. Endure this.
Oh, that would cause an attack of
Spirits demand
opportunity.
your blood.
The light, take
Okay.
you.
All misses.
With all your might.
Oh, I should have done the
You
inspired
are the
rage.
sacrifice.
Into the fray.
Nice dodge. Yeah, there we go. Grease hit him.
We can do it. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Perfect. I mean, we're gonna hit him harder now, but
Go for their hearts.
them ladies in front can
The Inheritor,
hit him good.
guide my blade.
Very good, very good. Oh, he stands up. Nice. Let's throw one Inspired rage out.
Won't survive me.
Very good.
Cut you wide open.
The light take you.
It's very beefy. And he drops again.
We won't falter.
Haha.
Endure this.
The spirits demand your blood.
Very good. And last strike.
Into the fray.
Whew. Beautiful.
Adventures await.
Ungrease that, please. Thank you. Thank you. So. Lots of treasures. Nice.
Move.
Nice-oo. So that was one passage that lead down. And there was, and then this door. Okay. So locks reset after level up. Interesting. Yes, you can see on the character sheet what's that. I see. So there's a rule in D&D 5 called take 10, because for any D20 roll, we can reasonably assume that you get at least one success if you perform an action every 6 seconds. So you can hand wave and say you take 100 tries across 10 minutes, and the DM will just say you'd succeeded to keep the game moving. You trade in-game time for out-of-game time. Interesting. So just like out of the movement of the rotation, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna spend my next 10 minutes trying to unlock this, and then he's like, okay, you gotta unlock this, but the next 10 rounds you are not doing anything other than fiddling around at that chest. Bozros, how you doing? You're not a cultist?
Follow me.
That's what a cultist would say.
Expect my strike.
Kitchen, hey,
What's
the
that
little
there?
rats. Yeah, what's that there? What is that? Oh, secret! I've got a secret place that nobody knows. And there's a trap ahead. That's for sure.
I am helpful, am I not?
A lot of ingredients. Ooh, look at that.
I was never good
I'm a
at
little bit afraid. Why do we get so many potions thrown at us? Sila, please go in there. Hello? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Ooh, more potions. More ingredients. I saw some chicken legs over there. This game is making me hungry already. Cold Iron Masterwork Longsword. Oh, look at that. May you look at that. May you look at that. Cold Iron Masterwork Longsword. Pa-pa-pam. Nice. Nice-oo. This is the same shield thing. Cold Iron Battle Axe. Cold Iron Master. I don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. I'll give you a second shield with the torch if we ever need that. What a staff. Good. I have a masterwork light crossbow. Heavy crossbow, light crossbow. Fair enough. I have a long sword over there. Let's grab the cold iron battle axe. Although I have the javelins, so never mind. Leave that. Don't need that. You have a masterwork dagger. Dagger, masterwork short sword. Yeah. And you have the long spear. Mm-hmm. That's the same shit. Okay, good.
Let us be off.
Is my main character ranged or melee focused? Ranged. He's going for... Or I would like to go for throwing axes, but I found so far a good javelin.
Let's move.
And I think... Is that a master called Iron Masterwork Javelin? Yeah. So I can use that for if we fight demons.
Follow me.
I'm afraid.
They will not expect my strength.
Open the door.
March on.
Okay. This looks like a big churchy thing. Dude, the level design is so good on this. Holy shit.
Onwards.
Oh. What we have here? Cleric, sharpshooter, wizard. Stop.
I tire of waiting. I'm all ears.
Potion of feather stab.
Trust me.
You can trust me. How about we enlarge Sela? Make her super big. There we go. Then I'm gonna go for battle spirits. Okay. And then Lan is gonna shoot
Make
the
every
cleric.
strike count.
They will break against our resolve.
There we go. There we go. And I will charge the wizard. Oh, there's... Oh my goodness, there's more. Oh, the wizard is dead! Nice! Nice-oo. I'm just gonna slowly move forward. Shoot the cleric. Kill him. Yes!
This will leave a bruise.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Perfect strike. You must declare that you're using this feat before you make an attack roll. You can roll your attack roll twice and take the higher results. You may attempt a perfect attack once per day. As an archer, the quarterstaff master monk receive a perfect strike as bonus feat. Oh fuck.
You've crossed the wrong line.
Yes. Very good. Okay, they saw me now.
You are today's sacrifice.
We can do it.
Oh, beautiful. Can I point blank shot him?
You won't survive me.
I'm a little bit afraid of him. Not gonna lie.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Wait, no. Wrong character. I should have put a shield of faith on her before the attack. Think about that, Korm. Think about that. Sleep. I only use the grease because we are resting after this. Did not work. Okay. We're still in the good.
Endure this.
Ooh.
The light, take you.
Go for their hearts.
Holy shit. Let's move over here and do an inspired rage.
Make every strike count.
Good.
Into
Oh, off with his head, and it landed in the thing up there. Is that good or bad? Ritual pool filled with fresh blood. Okay. Summon creatures.
Let us be off.
We're gonna have a little rest over here.
If people's appearance reflected their inner life, no
Shield
one
of Faith
would
is
leave the
not
house
stacked with
without a
shield AC
mask.
bonus, right?
And
It
nobles
does. Shield of
wouldn't
Faith
leave
deflection
without a
bonus.
cloak concealing
Nice.
their entire body.
Have you lose your head in
I
battle?
wouldn't say your appearance reflects your mind. If that were true, you'd be the size of a mouse.
You're quite sure it was rat, not chicken?
Do not fear. Do not
Oh shit.
waver.
Scared the crap out of me. What is wrong with you? Doesn't wear armor. My party's overloaded.
Again if you need to.
I hope you appreciate this.
Mongrel bitter.
Oh shit. You summon a soothing light warming the hearts of your allies. Every ally in 20 feet radius gets a temporary hit point. And the enemy becomes dazzled. Eat that. Ow!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
This is no bueno.
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
Forwards!
Good. Little bastards. Can you please
Glory without risk.
get ranked?
For today's sacrifice.
Holy schmackafoli. That scared me a little bit. Oh yeah, we did camouflage and whatnot, but apparently the first night watch did not
Let's move.
succeed. Which difficulty, by the way, we are on core. Exclamation mark special? Oh yeah, by the way, we have a giveaway as well. I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about starting the giveaway. Arcade Games gave me a few copies of Pathfinder to give away. So we're going to do another raffle as soon as the jetpod is moving up. I'm gone a different state that nobody knows. And giveaway open. There we go. All you have to do is type the word X in chat.
Follow me.
Exclamation mark giveaway if you want to know more. What happens if you die? Is there a save load or is it start over? If I die, it's over. It is over. Wait. There we go. So there is in the raffle. If I die, it's over.
March on.
But exclamation mark special if you want to know more, Arabani. The doors of the section is locked. There must be a way to open it. Interesting. Interesting. So now retry the game if you fail the Azlanti. Delric, it depends on
I found.
how good the stream goes, honestly. Like if the stream goes well, then 100% we might do a retry. Also, we are overloaded. Is there a trader outside of the door of this
Let us be off.
thing? Is the mongrel trader with them? I didn't check. Maybe the character is with them. I'm gonna go outside and see if there
Let's
is.
move.
Derek says no. Well, then I will not bother. And just have a look at what is the most heaviest thing. Weight in descending order. This give me 72 coins in total. Just throw expensive shit on the ground and pick it up after you clear the whole location. Yeah. No! I don't want to do that. Fuck. What were you wearing? Banded meal. Drop. 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 30 LBS. The heavy crossbows are damn heavy. There we go. Okay, so there's a trappy door over there.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
It looks like there's some way to open that door.
Quiet steps.
I wonder if it's, again, some sort of, one of these light sources.
March on.
No? There's some dead people over there. Oh yeah, that's where I came from. Yeah. Good. And we found a trap.
Well, they will not expect my strike. The spirits guide me.
Ah! Oh shit. Oh wait, the trap thing is right next to it. Never mind.
I am helpful, am I not?
Let us be
Never mind. Whoa.
Not expect my
I saw some little demons, so we are going off from our javelin, from our crossbow to the javelin.
What's in your mind?
Cold iron rapier. You're gonna go for that. Because only cold iron weapons do damage on demons. Dretch. Nice. So you also gonna make the quiver of cold iron. And you'll shoot.
Endure this.
Boom. There we go.
Unwavering purpose.
Alright, buddy, welcome to the north. Thank you kindly for hitting that hard button. I hope you will have a wonderful stay here with us. Let's delay after you. Okay.
A wise decision.
Instinct. Heads right into the heart. Thank you kindly for the follows. Let's move over there.
Make every strike count.
Yes. Yes. Oh, there's a third one. Okay. Kill him.
Into the fray.
Damn it. I'm gonna move over here. Charge. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. And throw the javelin into his face.
Falter.
Ooh, that 20. Uh-oh. Why so close to us? If I shoot you, is that an attack of opportunity?
The wrong mongrel.
It is. Cause fear. I think that pure heart thing is gonna take the fear away from him.
The light take you.
There we go. Can I charge that one over there? I cannot. These people gonna come over here, then over there. So I'm gonna move back here, and I'm gonna give you unbreakable hearts. That should fix his fear. It did. Chef's kiss. Wow, they attacked 3 times. How dare they? 5-foot step. That means I can walk away without triggering an attack of opportunity and shoot.
Survive me.
Beautiful. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. Perfect. That's what we're looking for.
No glory without
Wow.
risk.
That's not very good.
Go for their hearts!
There we go. Shoot.
Strike with all your might.
Woo! Eat that javelin. Mister, eat that javelin.
This.
Into the fray.
Oh, come on.
I'll cut you wide open.
Woo! We did it.
I'll make my own legend.
We did it, chat. Easy. Wow. That was quite intense, not gonna lie. What do we have here? Judging by the corpses littering around the summoning site, the cultists did manage to summon a demon in the end.
March on.
Oh my.
Onwards.
Requires a key.
Doubt
Oh,
is
yeah.
the heart's greatest challenge.
Don't want the quiver.
Let us be off.
That door is also closed, so only the path down below leads somewhere. But I'm still curious if there is actually a traitor or not outside. So I'm gonna come over here and check that.
Tire of waiting.
Because maybe Chad is bamboozling me and just wants to make it harder. Oh, I cannot even go outside. Yeah. Hello?
Follow me.
My first playthrough? Yes. It is, it is, it is. Okay, so there was that path down below. Let's go here. That was that path down into the waters. Exactly. Looks like down here we go.
Can't hide from me.
Bloop, bloop. Nice.
Onwards. A stealthy approach.
How long does Shield of Faith linger? 1 minute only. Oh.
Let us be off.
Okay. Dude, the level design is so beautiful.
Let's move.
The water's coming in and moving around. Canabra system of aqueducts channeling water from the river into the city. Some serious damage from the earthquake.
Follow me.
Okay, so there was some guys over there that I would like to dispose of. Slowly. Mongrel? Oh, mongrels again.
Always be ready for the worst. Make every strike
We
count.
are the light. They are the darkness.
That was a miss. That was a hit. Charge. 186. But my AC is 20 with the shields. Without it would be 19. Ah, grab that. Let's just take a shot.
Do it.
Oh, wait, I have the javelin on. Oh god. I totally forgot that I have a javelin on.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
What wonderful throws! Attack of opportunity.
The spirits demand your blood.
Let's switch over.
You are today's sacrifice.
Let's move away. And shoot. That javelin missed. Give it a bow again. If I charge him, I get an attack of opportunity here.
The inheritor.
Ooh.
Guide my blade.
Let's move away and 2
You
shots.
won't
1,
survive me.
2. That's a miss. There goes for her. Hits her with a
Go for
6.
their hearts.
We're missing, rolling in 1.
We won't falter.
The light. Take you.
There we go. And he's dead.
This.
Poor Mongols again.
March on.
Getting so many healing potions. What the hell? 24 healing potions we have already. Open that door.
A bright future awaits us.
Okay.
What's
Dead
that
ends.
inch?
Nice. They're generous with the potion and scrolls. Wow, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh, we're doing phenomenal. Got some cheese. Mmm, cheese.
Ah, not this time.
See, it did not work and I can do it again.
I am helpful, am I not?
Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Let us be off.
This leads even further down. Interesting. Let's look the other side first before we move down. For the reason I assure you? Oh, okay. I'm a little bit terrified now. Whoa. No, 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 stop. What we got here? Mongrel Ranger, Mongrel Guard.
Are we in trouble yet?
Let's shoot the Ranger.
Make every strike count.
Heartbeat
One shot.
quickens.
Second shot. Very good. Very good. Let's charge the Mongrel Guards. Hey! Let's switch to Spear. Let's shoot the
Strike
Ranger.
with all your might.
Into the fray.
There we go. Focus fire on the Ranger.
Cross the wrong mongrel.
Come on, kill him. Ah.
I'll cut you wide open.
Whoa! What was that? What was that? Attack seal with unarmed strike. And made a critical miss, and therefore there was an attack of opportunity?
We can do it.
What?
The inheritor. Guide
Oh, come on.
my blade.
Won't survive me.
The spirits demand your blood.
Ooh. That was a close roll. Let's go point blank, because that is giving us a little bit of a bonus in the shooting too.
The light. Take you.
Let's come
Endure
closer.
This.
You are today's sacrifice.
You're a tanky boy.
We won't falter.
We're just gonna normal attack you. No need.
To the fray.
Make every strike count.
No need for any specials.
Go for their hearts.
Oh, come on.
Strike with all your might.
Lot of misses here.
No glory without
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
There we go. Len, show them how it's done.
I'll cut you wide open.
Perfect. One more hit.
We can do it.
Roll the 1.
inheritor. Guide my
And
blade.
down he goes.
Lead on.
Perfect. Good.
We will win this war.
We will win this war. Use one of the bazillion potions that we have. Wait, point blank works if it's on or off, no matter. Since the ability works on 30 or closer to make sure you're in range. Oh, okay, so it's like just to make sure that you are in range for that point blank shot bonus. Interesting.
I was never good at stealth,
I see, I
but I'll
see.
try.
Blackbird, how you doing? Welcome in. Tamir was has taught me always to have and use a lot of different potion scrolls in once. Yeah. Kingmaker was great.
March on.
With a brute and a ranger. Fuck. Stop.
I'm all ears.
Shoot the ranger.
You won't survive me. Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Nice. Sela, range charge attack over there. Perfect. We're moving as close as possible. And we are trying to... Oh, let's make an inspired range. Yeah, why not?
Into the fray.
There we go. One bites the dust.
Endure this.
With an 8 on him to shoot. Oh my god, how much life points do you got? 44.
The spirits demand your blood.
Holy macaroni. Okay, let's see if we can make him trip. Okay, yes, a bite attack as well.
The light. Take you.
Very good.
Make every strike count.
Good. Good, he's 50-ish
You are
percent.
today's sacrifice.
Forward.
Shoots. Makes a save in the reflex. Hit, misses both. Very good. Very good. Is below 50.
Crossed the wrong mongrel.
Good. Good. Both hits.
Go for their hearts.
Yes. He's done.
We won't falter.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Into the fray.
You
Do
won't
it.
survive me.
Do it. There we go. No, 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 no.
I will
Relax.
help where I can.
Adventures away.
30 degrees away. Debora, how you doing? Welcome in. Did the stream die? No, it did not die. Maybe on your side, internet borked. Okay, what did I pick up? Did I pick up any almost new diary? The diary contains only one entry on the very first page. Life is shit! While my brethren, although what kind of brothers all they are really, are having a great time up on the surface, I'm stuck down here with Hossila, the Nightmare, and the mongrel scum. To top it all off, a pipe's sprung a leak, an elemental is smashing up the kitchen, and Hossila is sending it to slaughter everyone it meets in the maze. All I can do is hide around the corner, under the beds, and in the cupboards. I don't want to die. This is how I picture it's serving Baphomets. This isn't how I pictured it at all. Well, somebody had a rough time apparently. Elemental going rampage. Okay.
Let's move.
Oh, okay, so then Twitch borked for some reason. But looks like we're back. Let me check. Check it, check. Borked is a great word. I love it too. Yeah, it's fine now. Okay. Weird. Yeah, it must be on Twitch side because my thing is constant. I have no bumps.
I'll try.
Not good at stealth. Why do you try? It's okay. Have 2 potions.
March on.
Let's go. Open the door. I see fighter over there.
This is my path.
Together, we stand.
Together!
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better. I stand ready.
A bright future awaits us.
We have Hand of Hossila. Okay. That was one of the commander kind of characters, right? At least it sounded like that.
I'll make my own legend.
Inspired range. Sleep. Let's see if I can put them to sleep.
So, Kaya.
We will be victorious.
Aww. They managed to. Charge! Oh, there's a sharpshooter over there. Hand of Hossila looks dangerous.
Endure this!
I'll
Stab.
cut you wide open.
Shoot.
Every strike
Yes.
count.
Yes. Divine Favor. Let's charge. Very good. Sharpshooter comes over and shoots me, or at least he tries. Let's toss out this sonic sound. Ooh. Roll a net 20 on me.
The spirits demand your blood.
Come on, Glenn. There we go. There we go.
The light
Very good.
the inheritor, guide my blade.
Attack of opportunity.
Strike with all your might.
Shoot back. Stabby
Your
stab.
today's sacrifice.
And land. Kill him.
You won't survive
1,
me.
2. Perfect.
Into the fray.
There we go. There we go. What we got here? Hossila's orders, another clave, and a lot of other armor.
Check that out. Onwards.
Check what out? Doors in the finished section. What? What? Info. Follow these simple rules or you will die. Don't bother me unless strictly necessary. Keep the door to the shrine locked with the key I made. Don't care which one of you holds it into. I can tear each other's into shreds over it for all I care. Don't even think of setting foot in the ritual chamber ever. Keep the door to the unfinished sections of the maze locked at all times. As a reminder, for you Feebleton vermin, the entrance is sealed using the hidden lever on the torch on the wall next to the door. The door itself is in the room with the blood pool, where I sometimes relax. Do something about that damn water elemental already. Do whatever you want with it. Just make sure it's gone by tomorrow. Find a better hiding place for the paladin's sword from the surface. I'll deal with it later. Remember that your life means less than nothing to me. I have plenty of people vying to come Hand of Hossila. Okay. So there's a hidden lever at the torch upstairs. Okay. Fair enough.
Let us be off.
How comes I'm not using that?
Win this war.
I have the same... They're the same modifier on them. Although finesse wielding. Doesn't say anything? No. And therefore she's staying a little bit out of range with her thingy.
What's on your mind?
Oh, my bad.
I wonder.
So, what I understand here is 1d6. Although it's a dex weapon in the long spear. Yeah, actually you're right. Using a rapier is the better idea. But with the spear, she stands a little bit at outside of the combat.
Rely on me.
Use it. I'm not sure we're gonna use it again because maybe we're gonna have a rest in a bit. What do we have here? Good attack with long spear is terrible. Shh.
I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
Mongrel.
Let's move.
And another of the brutes. And the ranger. And the guards.
We should move.
Angelic lights.
The heart's greatest
I'll watch
challenge.
your back.
Gonna use that.
No reason to pause.
Always be ready for the worst. Adventures
Together,
await.
we stand.
Together! Barkskin. Full strength. Bears endurance. Interesting. Just be full health.
I will help where I can.
Rangers. Brutes. The brute is the hardest one. I'm gonna use the scroll of prayer probably on this group. Do enlarge Sila. Perfect. And we're gonna lose Lan to make the double shoots on the ranger.
Endure this.
Boom.
First blood.
Just one shot? Fair enough.
We can do it.
Focus fire. That was a miss. I'm gonna delay until after you.
Make every strike count.
Round one.
Forwards.
Okay.
The light.
Guess. Oh my goodness. Guess we're getting friends over here already. Battle spirits for everyone.
Go for their hearts.
Oh gods.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Ow. Oh my goodness. Their position is terrible.
We won't falter.
Come on.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
I'll cut you wide open.
There we go. Oh god. Len is on the ground. I repeat, Len is on the ground. Let's go over here and make the Light of Angels.
Into the fray.
That was a miss.
The spirits demand your blood. You are today's sacrifice. sacrifice.
Okay. Attack of opportunity. Fair enough. Let's move away. And let's shoot the
Strike with
Mongol
all your might.
who's not in range first.
The light take you!
Go for their hearts.
Good. Miss. Miss. Perfect. Perfect.
We can do it.
Yes.
The inheritor!
Very good.
My blade!
I'll cut you wide open.
I'm alright.
Ow!
I'm alright.
I'm not sure if you're alright. Let's have a heal of wound thingy on you. Okay, I feel a little bit safer now.
The fray!
The spirits demand your blood.
Oh my goodness. +1 is abysmal. Lopez, how you doing? Welcome in. Let's have another heal.
The light take
Good.
you!
You are today's
Good.
sacrifice.
Perfect.
Forwards.
No glory!
I could go and heal Len.
Go
Then
for
bring
their
him up.
hearts.
I'm gonna do that. Although I'm not sure if he's too close for an attack of opportunity, though. No, I'm not gonna risk it.
Falter.
The inheritor!
I'm gonna
Guide my blade!
keep running him down with normal attacks.
Strike with all your might.
Into the fray! The light!
The spirits demand your blood.
Ah, Lopez had a wonderful week. Thank you kindly for asking. There we go. Miss swings. You know what? I'll go over there. And then over here. And then I'll put a healing on you, my friend.
The inheritor! Guide my blade!
You are today's sacrifice.
Oh, yes!
You won't survive me.
We can do it.
Beautiful.
Into the fray!
Beautiful.
Go for their hearts.
Very good. A lot of misses. I like that.
Endure this.
Come on, Len. Yes. Whew. That was quite difficult.
March on.
There's another door. Okay. So, Len, you gonna drink one. So just so that we have a little bit of like, a little bit of everything, and we're gonna rest here in the water. Okay, gonna make a rest over here. Camouflage is happening. +7 on that. Although our night watch is not so good.
The world
Let's see.
must be cleansed. Starting with my immediate vicinity.
What?
They will break
Was that
against our
about?
resolve.
Oh, you're kidding me. Night watch did not went well.
Forwards.
She's helpful.
Make every strike count.
The light take you.
We won't falter.
Okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Well, I didn't mind. There was some free XP over there. Give me that. The guards have raised the alarm. Camouflage failed. Everything failed.
Let us be off.
Pick the lock.
I hope you appreciate this.
Oh.
Let's move.
Oh.
They will not expect my strike.
Hello there. A lot of treasure chests again. Locky picky lock.
I am helpful. Am I not?
I don't know. At least it feels like that.
Follow me.
So how are we looking on armor? Medium. Let's have everything. Weight and descendants. These plates are 60 lbs. They're 50. Let's drop them. The claves are 40, but they're very wealthy. The light crossbows. Drop them. Drop them. 10 lbs. Drop. Masterwork heavy flail. Cold iron masterwork dueling sword. Ooh. Finesse weapon. Is that better than your rapier? Probably, but you can't use it. You can't use them. But you could wear a breastplate. Chat, should I give her the breastplate and lower my max dexterity? That's +2 AC. Some 22 with that. Some 20 with that. No, it's 2. Or do I lose 1d AC from the dex that is going down? And you lose some movement. Dex adds 2 AC. Okay. Well, there's the armor class is on 20. If I put this on, my armor class is on 22. And my speed goes down. No, my speed is the same. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. That's weird, right? It should go down.
March on.
It should go down on her. 22. That's 22. And with the jean shirt. It's 20. I think it only register on hits. Does it? Weird nonetheless. Weird nonetheless.
Onwards.
Do we have a mobility skill on her? I don't think so.
Open your heart to me.
Inspired range effects? No.
If it pleases you.
If it pleases you. Oh man. What will behind door number 100? We'll find out in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in. See you next Pathfinder. Last Azlanti Permadeath Iron Man mode challenge. I hope you enjoy yourself here. Let me know in the comments down below.